Guys, look at this eyeball that I drew. I'm so talented. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing our 9th book review, I think. I don't know. We changed the backdrop. This was like the first background that we had in our first ever book review, which was 4 months ago now. And it looks better than just the wall. So we have one bookshelf, we have another bookshelf with random things on it. You can just ignore that. That's my shirtless book boyfriend calendar, which is still in October, so I need to switch it. But that's Hunt Athlar from Crescent City. I'm gonna switch it right now, actually. So say goodbye to Hunt. Bye, Hunt. We're gonna have a different dude in the background now. Now we have as. Today we are focusing on Vampire Academy by Richelle Mead. This is the first book in the Vampire Academy series, which is a 2000s paranormal teen romance about vampires. We all know the feeling of 2000s paranormal teen romances about vampires. Anyway, so I finished this like a while ago. I just haven't got to filming the review yet. So we're gonna do that today. Yeah. Also, we added a new segment to our book reviews, and it actually has nothing to do with the book, like at all. I just thought it would be fun. So basically, I have a rotating amount of. I rotate my bookmarks, is what I'm trying to say. So, like, for every book I read, there's like a different bookmark that I use with it. So, we're gonna include what bookmark I used while reading every single book. So, I've been meaning to start that for a while, but again, just haven't gotten around to it. While reading this book, I was using a bookmark from one of my favorite bookstores, Tropes and Trifles. Tropes and Trifles is a romance exclusive bookstore in the Twin Cities. It's the first ever romance exclusive bookstore in Minnesota. There is like another one now that I haven't been to and just recently saw on TikTok like one time, so I'm aware of it. Completely forgot what it's called. But Tropes and Trifles is the OG. They've been here for a couple years and I love them to death. So a link to their website will be in the description of this video if you want to go check them out. I encourage it. They do kitten adoption events. They do author signings. You guys, I love them. Okay, anyway, let's get into the book review. Now we're going to get into the synopsis. Only a true best friend can protect you from your immortal enemies. Lisa Dragomir is a Mori princess, a mortal vampire with a rare gift for harnessing the earth's magic. Her best friend Rose Hathaway is a dhampir, a guardian whose blood is a powerful blend of vampire and human. Rose's life is dedicated to protecting Lisa from the dangerous Strigoi, the fiercest vampires. Also, I'm probably not pronouncing any of this correctly, but I don't care. Don't tell me if I'm wrong. Who will stop at nothing to make Lisa one of them. After 2 years of freedom, Rose and Lisa are caught and dragged back to St. Vladimir's Academy, a school for vampire royalty and their guardians-to-be. But inside the Iron Gates, life is even more fraught with danger, and Strigoi are always close by. So, that was the synopsis. Now let's get into my Goodreads review of the book. This is an interesting one. I believe that this is the possibly the first book that I've rated and reviewed on this channel that is not a 5-star read. I don't have very high standards for books, so when a book is not a 5-star read, it means there's something wrong with it. And that doesn't happen really often, especially like 4-star books. That means like they're just on the cusp. Usually I just bump them up to 5. With this one, I didn't. and the review tells you why. So here's my review. It says, it was a great book and Dimitri is really hot. However, the 2000s teen paranormal romance icky cringe shows to the point where I had to dock a star. Yep, let me repeat that. The 2000s teen paranormal romance icky cringe, word for word, that's what I said, shows to the point where I had to dock a star. So that is what I did. It is 2000s teen paranormal romance icky cringe. Yeah. That's going to be a new thing that I say about every single 2000s teen paranormal romance. Except for that one. Because we love that one. Even though it's possibly the most icky cringe. Anyway. That's the official review. My copy, which I believe is like the current edition that's like in bookstores right now, is 332 pages. So pretty average length for a young adult 2000s teen paranormal romance. It's average for a young adult novel. Or any novel, really, except for fantasy novels. So average, that's good. We like average. We don't love super ginormous. The chapters, however, were quite long for me. 15 to 20 pages, that's long for me. I don't like long chapters. Anywhere from like 18 pages to more is like too much. You're already pushing it at 14, okay? You're pushing it. I like my chapters to be like 5 pages long. For my favorite character, I'm probably gonna go with Dimitri. Because as I said in the review, he's hot. And, like, I don't like Lisa. And I don't like Rose. That's also a thing. Like, when I don't like the protagonist, no. See, with Twilight, what I'm comparing this to, even though they're completely different, well, they are both uh icky cringe YA paranormal romances with vampires. But with Twilight, Bella is the protagonist and she's not great, but she's not great in an iconic way, and there are other characters to redeem that. No. That's not present here. I don't think the Vampire Academy is iconic. I knew nothing about it before I picked it up off the Barnes & Noble shelf 3 years ago. And I won't be watching the movie. I might read the second book, but I will not be watching the movie. And I just like, there are no, like, the women are just so annoying. And I need like women that I like in books, or otherwise it's just like I'm just reading for the guys, and that's not a good thing. That's just kind of gross. Okay, that's just icky cringe. Okay, so don't love that. I'm like really like digging out everything that I didn't like about this book. That's because 4 stars for me is bad. Like it's like 5 stars is good, and then everything else is not good. Which the scale is kind of off. I will admit that. I will admit that it's kind of like bad. But the reason why the scale is like that is because I never rate books 1 star. One star just is not on the tier list for me because I feel bad because I know how hard it is to write a book, and I'm like, I'm not gonna insult somebody's work like that by rating it 1 star. So I never rate books 1 star. I haven't done it a single time, and I don't plan on doing it. But hey, who knows? I might be with the book that I'm currently reading, but we're not there yet. Honestly, I don't even know if I can pick a least favorite character because I just like it's been a while since I finished this, and everything just left. Like all the memory of this book just flew away. So, probably Lisa though. Because like she's not very good at making choices. I'm not a big fan of Rose, but I'm gonna go with Lisa because like I really like her decision making throughout the whole thing was just like, but why did you do that? Like I like to think that when characters do stupid things that they have some reason behind it. With her, it was just like she's stupid. What are we doing that for? What are we doing that for? I do really, really like the world that Richelle Mead created. Uh, I do really like the world, and I like the academy. I like the idea. Um, I like the way she writes villains. I liked the element of mystery. I liked a lot of the guys. The female protagonists were horrible, and that's why it's 4 star. They weren't horrible. It would have been worse. I would have rated it worse if they were horrible. But they're not at all my favorite. Okay, it was an okay book, and I have not thought about it since I finished it. If you like the icky cringe of 2000s teen paranormal romance, which I get, like it's totally like a thing that people would like because it's so iconic in a way, but it's not the best out of them. And I don't highly recommend it, but I think that if you are specifically a fan of teen vampire romance, that you could potential that you could potentially really like it. So that's what I have to say about Vampire Academy. Um, yeah, the link to Tropes and Trifles, their website is in the description, as well as my Goodreads account if you want to follow me on there, and also the Paperback Exchange GoFundMe. This is a used bookstore in Minneapolis that had a severe flood that damaged like all of their books, and they've been trying to get back on their feet. Their goal is, I believe, $70,000, and they've raised like 60,000. I'm not 100% sure on that. I might be wrong, but they're like really close to their goal. They're like 10,000 away, maybe a little bit less. So if you could donate anything, then that would be great because I love them and I want to see them come back. So their GoFundMe will be in the description. My Goodreads is in the description. You can friend me, you can follow me. I'll accept the friend requests. Um, And yeah, also make sure to comment down below any books you want me to review. Any books that I have read already that I have not reviewed yet, I will review if you just comment it down below. Or any books that I have not read yet, I will make sure to purchase and put in my stack of books to eventually review, which may have like a 7-year delay, but you know, it's fine. Um, and that's about it. I will see you guys in the next book review, which will hopefully come sooner than later. Bye.